here's where I am currently on the Satchel Sort Polystring Ball drawing project. During the morning hours, I drew some dotted circles to first determine a new color hue combo of green, and then to determine where to put it within the hues of green from lightest to darkest. First, to determine that this was a unique hue of green, and then to determine where the new hue should be placed. This is part of a party tray Dad got of Dragon and Phoenix. From an Americanized Chinese restaurant. I believe Dad got that party tray while I was sleeping, roughly from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. First sleeping roughly from 2 to 4 p.m. and then falling back asleep and waking up at 6 p.m. Falling back asleep within minutes after waking up at 4 p.m. It was somewhere between 7 and 9 p.m. when I got up. That is, I stopped laying in bed. And this was after doing a 30-minute beginner HIIT exercise or high intensity interval training exercise. Roughly from 12:45 p.m. to 1:15 p.m. Doing that exercise felt a bit more difficult from what I recall during the beginning. Then less so by the third and last 10-minute set of the HIIT exercise. What I've been doing most recently, I'm trying to determine if there's a hue of blue that's darker than this hue of blue, but lighter than this one. And that was why I made the very most recent dotted circles. Yeah, I'm also been trying out I recently modified how I do a lot of small circles for that type of single shape pattern. In an effort to draw better circles. From here on out. Around 6 in the morning, my dad made me an Irish coffee after I asked for one. I initially planned on having the leftover broccoli, asparagus, and sausage. That was originally meant to be included with yesterday's dinner. I originally meant to have that broccoli, asparagus, and sausage. During the early afternoon. Yeah, but I ended up having it at 6:15 p.m. because after I exercised, having tap water out of this same glass that I'm using right now to have whole milk, I laid in bed for some time and ended up falling asleep after some time. After eating around 6:15 p.m., I then laid in bed until about 9 p.m. And I had some phlegm. During that time, but it wasn't too bad. And I'm not experiencing any problems right now. My room currently feels room temperature, and that's the way it has felt throughout today. And my dad got this pastry, well, two of them, from a pizza place called the Salty Bread. Seems to be pretty good so far. Tastes pretty good. Very late today, I spent some time searching through a biggish cardboard box full of mostly Sharpie markers, but I found a couple of pens in there too. The first of which I recall finding during the late morning early afternoon period. And most recently I found these coins when I searched in there late today. As part of efforts to find I think I'm a little sore in my abs, but I'm perfectly fine. A marker combo of a hue of blue that's between these two hues of blue. Here's where I am currently on One Among Zombies. Did this most recently after defeating a level 13 cadaver.